my first in life experience of meditation, of what does it feel like for the mind not to chatter, was my session with Abhi. I never knew I could sit for meditation and my mind's not bothering me. Even if I have my thoughts now, it's so easy to disidentify with them, you know. I think this is something we all need to experience. This
My psychologist told me that you don't need
situations don't worry me.
So 0 panic attacks. Brilliant.
I'm able to do more. Phenomenal change in a very short period of time.
I can't just describe in words how good it has been.
Oh, there's a huge difference.
I'm happy I'm feeling it.
Explore the dimensions of life which were always hidden from me. I don't know why these dimensions were not a part of our everyday living, which is the fundamental basis of why we are here. And yes, I wanted to explore those hidden dimensions. Yes, beyond this three-dimensional reality, there is a bigger reality that exists. Can't even categorize them into some, because you name something and I can completely say, yes, I was in it. I was in it. Whether it was anxiety, whether it was stress, whether it was dealing with my teenage kids, whether it was dealing with my colleagues at work, or dealing my own parents. So it was family, it was friends, it was colleagues, it was work, it was my own self, my day-to-day living. Anxiety just became, and stress became such a normal part of my life that I really didn't know that there was a way where I could be free of anxiety. I could be free of the mental thought patterns that keep playing in my mind, and how free it feels to live without those compulsions, those compulsive thinking patterns of the mind. And it's just, you know, how liberating it feels when you know that you are not controlled by your mind. You are not born to be caged in a box, like a box of a paradigm, which this world created for us. And the key to the box, no one else has it. It's only us. We all have those keys. I wish we all knew that all our lives we were holding on to that key, but we just did not even know how to open that door. I started looking at life from very different lens and being in more reality of the isness. What I've learned is, in this recent last few months, the path of least resistance is the path to greatest joy. Offer no resistance. Just surrender, just play with life. And when I say surrender, it does not mean a passive surrender. You are an active participant, but surrender means there is no attachment to the outcome anymore. Like, I do strive for so many things. It's not that, you know, I aspire to be a monk and leave everything and go and sit in some cave or meditate all day. No, I want to live a normal life. I still want to go out with friends. I still want to go out to restaurants. I want to go for travel. Like, there is so many things still on my wish list, my bucket list, and I still want to do it, but there is no attachment left for anything. Yes, there is so many things I'm aspiring to, but it's all a play of the form, and coming to the realization that it's all transitory, it's all impermanent. Once we come to the acceptance that yes, it's all fake in the sense illusion, you know, we are living in this delusionary world. It's so easy to let go. So it's the acceptance, it's letting go of the resistance. That's the path to a joy. And yes, great compassion to everyone. That's been another learning, and I'm still getting caught up with my patterns where I'm getting to accept people as they are. So when I say, yes, I'm working with Abhi and learning all these things, it's not that I'm 100% there or things don't come up, challenges don't come up. No, it's an evolving journey and it never ends. We are constantly expanding because the universe is expanding. And so it's constantly throwing challenges to us to evolve. So if I'm in a conflict now, I just see what is the lesson for me to learn here. It is here for my growth, for sure, but it is trying to teach me something. What is the learning that has to come out of it? So as I said, looking at life from a different lens. When a challenge is there, it is not for the bad. It's for us to grow and evolve. And my current learning has been, let people evolve at their pace, in their journey. They have to go in their lane. I can't force them to come and join me. My first in life experience of meditation, of what does it feel like for the mind not to chatter, was my session with Abhi. I never knew I could sit for meditation and my mind's not bothering me. Even if I have my thoughts now, it's so easy to disidentify with them, you know. I think this is something we all need to experience. This cannot be articulated, that what does it mean for your mind still to be working, but for you not to pay attention to your thoughts. Once you have that separation, then this whole play of life becomes a game, a fun game. When anxiety, it's completely gone. Coming to a more physical level, I had chronic migraines. I don't suffer from chronic migraines, but situations don't worry me. As I said, when something unpleasant happens, I just see what is the growth for me here. In terms of practicality, my relationship with my teenage kids, it's improved tremendously. I'm sure we all know what a challenge it is to live with two teenagers in this era of technology and where they are so independent. I see them as individuals now. I was caged in a box of thinking, you know, my beliefs have to be their beliefs, they have to follow my norms. But having my one-on-one sessions with Abhi, those, you know, the cages, that box, it was shattered. Those shackles were broken, which were actually holding me for my own liberation. So because my shackles were broken of my own beliefs, I don't have to impose my beliefs on my children, which improved my relationship tremendously. It's made me a very calm and a joyful person, because you know what, I don't have to stress anymore, because I know I'm here for a very limited time. Life is very impermanent for us all, and so are other beings. So I treat others as also very transitory now, because we know they are not here forever. We are not here forever. Why create all this fuss? Say you can only know something once you've tried it. So this life is a game to explore. We do so many things. And if you think your personal growth, your evolvement is one of your goals, well, if personally someone asks me, that should be the most fundamental goal. But if you think your personal evolvement has to be one of your goals, you have to try to believe, because don't just take my words, don't just hear from someone else, don't just believe Abhi. If you don't try something, you won't know it.